Hello everyone. Yeah, welcome to Trendy Opportunities. Yeah, today I'm going to take you through the process of registering on the new Canadian visa application portal, as well as take you through the process of applying for Canadian visit visa on this new portal. Yeah, so the session is going to take about some few minutes. So I would recommend that you take your time to go through it so that you'll be able to complete the process by yourself. Yeah, so to be able to apply for the Canadian visa using the new portal, the first thing that you have to do is that you have to get the invite code. Yeah, so to be able to get the invite code, you have to visit this link to be able to do that. So we visit this link to generate our invite code. Yeah, so here we have to input our email address. Then right after that, you click on get invite. Yeah, so here we are. This is our invite code. So we copy this invite code, then we continue to the main sign up page, then we register for our account. Yeah, so here we are. So on the main page, the first thing that we have to do is we have to paste our invite code just as how we copied it from the other place where we got it. So then the next step is for us to enter our email address. We repeat the same thing anytime we are trying to register for a new account to apply for the Canadian visit visa. You have to go through the same process. If you are not going to apply from the same account, you have to repeat everything indicating over here to be able to get your invite code and sign up successfully for the new portal. So here we input our password. Then we repeat it. We scroll down, enter our surname. I'm using random names for demonstration purposes. Then since we are applying from outside of Canada, you have to choose other. Then enter your country dial code followed with your phone number. Then you click on sign up. Yeah, so they will send you an activation code into your email. So the next thing that we have to do is we have to visit our email address, then get this code. So our verification code is 369849. So we copy this code, then we visit it, or you can just click on the link over there to just confirm sign up. But when you do that, you would have to enter your email address again here, then you enter the verification code. So our email address is trendy opportunities at gmail.com. Yeah, so after we finish with filling out the necessary information, then you click on confirm. Click on confirm. Yeah, so you can see our email has been verified and we can comfortably sign in into the new portal to begin our application. So the reason why people are using this new portal nowadays is that the application process on this new portal is very simple and you don't have to download any forms before you fill out as it is being done on the old portal. So people are more comfortable with using this one. And also the processing time on this one seems to be faster, although there is no research or there is no official statement about that. People who have been using this new portal since it was launched always testify that the process is much faster on it. Yeah, so to be able to sign in, we have to enter our email address, then input our password. Then you click on sign in. Yeah, so we are in. So this is the new portal for the application. So before you begin with everything, you have to make sure you go through the terms and conditions, and if you are comfortable with it, you can proceed and click on accept. Yeah, even if you click on do not accept, it will take you back, so we have to click on accept anyways. Yeah, so yeah, this is the main interface for the application using the new portal. Yeah, so if you happen to have an existing application that is currently in process on the old portal, you can equally link the old portal to the new portal. And as you can see over there, this is the information about how you can be able to do that. Yeah, so our main purpose for this video is to learn how to be able to apply for the Canadian visit visa using the new portal. So let's head straight into that. So on the new portal, you can apply in group and also you can apply individually. So for demonstration purposes, I am an individual, so I'm going to go by the individual application process. Yeah, so to be able to start your application, you scroll down, then locate start an application. So under this heading, you see apply for a visit visa, transit visa, or a study permit. Yeah, so what we are coming to apply falls under this. So right away, we just click on it for it to take us to where we need to start the process. Yeah, so as I said earlier, application on this portal is very easy, and before you start the application, there are some basic information that you have to read and make sure you made all the necessary documents available before you get into it. So let's go through them. So before you get ready to apply for your visit or study visa in Canada, first of all, you have to make sure you are eligible before you apply. Yeah, so to be able to know whether you are eligible or not, you have to check the program requirements and make sure you meet the basic entry requirement. Yeah, so maybe you've tried this before, but you know that the world is evolving and every day rules are changing. There are new additions to it, and also there are some that are taken out of it. So first of all, you can check the new rules that is surrounding everything before you start the application. If you've already done that too, that's fine. You can just proceed with the process itself. So, yeah, so the second thing that you have to consider is that you have to have your passport and other valid travel documents ready to be able to start, and also make sure you have a visa card or a credit card. It can be a MasterCard or the normal visa card to be able to pay your application fee. Then the third thing is you have to follow a set of steps to be able to complete your application. In the application process, before you will be able to know what document that you need, you have to complete a checklist, and when you finish with the checklist, all the documents that you need to submit along with your application will pop up. Then you can have a look at it, then proceed with your application. And one thing that you have to put in mind is that whenever you start a new application, you have 60 days to complete it. If this application is not completed within the 50 days specified, it will automatically be deleted. So after you've gone through and you think you are good to go, you just check the box down here to acknowledge receipt of every information that has been given to you so far. Then you click on start application. Yeah, so As I said earlier, you can choose to apply in groups or individually, depending on the number of people that you are doing the application for at that time. So for me, I'm going to apply individually. So this one I have to check no, then continue. Yeah, so this is the main interface where you have to put every information that is required from you. Yeah, so we have sections which you have to complete to be able to get your application to be valid. Yeah, so the first one is the purpose, the second one is the personal details, the application itself, activities, security questions, medical history, family information, contact information, the entire summary, application process, documents, of fees, then last of it all is and the consent and the declaration. So after you stages where you've gone through everything and you're okay, you consent to it, then you complete your application, the IRCC for processing. So to start with the main application, they are asking about the kind of application that we are making, and in this case we are applying for a visit visa. So we select visit visa. When you select the visit visa, there would be a pop-up asking you why you need the visa. So this pop-up comes with a lot of information, so you just have to scroll through everything and choose the one that best describes the purpose of your visit. In our case, we are visiting as a tourist, so you select to visit as a tourist. The next question is asking you to tell them what you do in Canada and also include dates. So you tell them what you'll be doing in Canada, then include the dates. These dates will not be accurate because you would have to state an approximate date that you'll be entering, as well as the date that you'll be leaving, because you might not be privileged to know when exactly your visa will be approved. So you give an estimate of the date and not necessarily the actual date. Yeah, so the same information that you entered over here, you put the same information here to tell them when you actually enter and leave Canada. So these dates are also to be estimated because we don't have the information on when our actual visa will be approved or when we are going to get the information on the decision on our visas. The UCI is for only those who have been able to make an application for Canada visa before, whether being study or any other type of visa. But for first-time applicants, you will not have any UCI to complete, so you have to leave this blank and move to the next stage. So you read through everything, then you click on continue to application. So if you are applying on behalf of someone, you have to check the yes box because you are a representative and you have to upload some documents that shows that the person consented for you to apply for him or her. Since we are applying on our own, we have to check the no box, then continue to the application. Here we have to put some travel information. We put our surname and our first name, then our date of birth, then we choose our gender. We save and continue. Then here you have to enter your travel information. Most of the time it's a passport that we use in traveling, so you select passport, then you choose the type of passport that you are holding. You select the country. Demonstration purposes, I'm going to use Namibia. Then select the nationality of your passport. Then you input your passport number. These are all not actual passport numbers, and using the numbers of 11223344 for demonstration purposes. So you select the issue date of your passport. Then the expiry date of the passport as well. Since you are applying from outside Canada and the US, this will be automatically no. You are also a newcomer, so no, then yes, because most of the time you would have to travel by air. So you read through everything, then you select the answer that best describe the purpose or your current status. So you put in your citizenship. Throughout the application, we'll be using Namibia for the demonstration. So if you are a citizen of more than one country or territory, you choose yes. Other than that, you select no. Then you select your citizenship and the day that you became the citizen. Most of us, it will be from birth. So you just tick in this box and this information will be pre-filled for you. You click on save and you continue. If you have any other valid national identity document of your home country aside your passport, you select yes. Other than that, you would have to select no and proceed. If you have had some name changes in the past, maybe you married and you'd have to change your surname, you would have to check in the yes box and provide that information. Other than that, you would have to choose no and proceed to the next stage. Here you'll be required to give in your contact information. Yeah, so input everything. Then add. So you proceed after filling everything. So this information, the biometric information, will be no because you are a first-time applicant. If maybe you have had previous applications that is less than 10 years, it means that your biometric will still be valid. So you'd have to choose yes and fill in the important information that will be required of you. In this case, we are applying as a first timer, so we will choose no, then proceed. Finances. So finances, this is one of the critical aspects of the application for those from other countries. You would have to let them know the amount that you have on you whilst entering Canada. So in this case, and everything should be in Canadian dollars. So in our case, we are going to use 30,000 Canadian dollars. With this money, you would have to state if it's someone that is giving you money at the later part of the application or it is from your own personal savings. So since we are applying as an individual, we will choose that it is our own personal savings. So we save and continue. If you select yes to, there will be some drop down for you to complete as well. So this section asks for information about your education, work, and other activities. So you have to read through and complete every aspect of it. So post-secondary, if you've had some post-secondary, you select yes, then you add it. For these purposes, we are choosing no, so that we can be able to move on to the next stage. No. So in the past years, you would have to give information about your employment for the past 10 years. So 10 years, so you move back, then select everything accordingly. For demonstration purposes, I'm choosing unemployed to be able to proceed to the next session. Then you save everything. So when you save, you see it over here. You click on save. Since the information that we gave is either more than 10 years or less than 10 years, so you review it, then do the correction, then you save and continue. So So we still have to review it and make the correction. I think 2012. So that's right. This should work for us to be able. So if you have any travel history too, you input it, then you move on. This will be no, you read through, then you provide the answers to it. Criminal records, you read through, you move on. If you've had your medical examination up front, you choose yes, then you provide your IME number to it. If not, you select no, then proceed. Your medical background, you read through, then you answer the questions accordingly. Your marital status, read through, then you select accordingly. If you have any children, you input the information. If your parents are alive, you enter their information, then you move on. Other than that, you select, I don't know who my parents are. We are selecting this for educational purposes only. You have to take your time to input the right informations. So in this column, you would have to enter your email address. This is the official email address where every information about your application will be communicated to you through. So make sure you cross-check everything before you submit. Yeah, you add your telephone number. Then you save and continue. Yeah, so at this end, you would have the summary of everything that you've entered. You can expand all of it, take your time, go through and see if all the information that you provided are the right information. Other than that, you click on edit, then you make the corrections. If you go through and you see that all the information over there are what you actually entered and you are satisfied, you scroll down to the down part and save and continue. So the documents that will be required of you after you've completed everything based on the answers that you provided, they will provide you with a checklist of documents that you'll be required. So based on our answers, these are the documents that we would have to upload: supporting documents and our proof of funds. The optional documents are consent of personal information, employment letter, and additional document. So these optional documents are also necessary that we add. So you would have to enter your employment letter as well as other additional documents such as a letter of explanation explaining why you want to visit Canada, what you'll be doing, and other things that the visa officer would have to know to be able to approve your application. Yeah, so after you've been able to upload all the required documents, you would have to pay the application fee. Then you consent to it and complete. Yeah, so since we are not making the correct application, this is for educational purposes, I would upload any file over here, then we will use it as an example to look at how everything works. So look at files that can be uploaded. Yes, so uploaded. Seems we've uploaded the same document, so it might not move forward. So let me look at a different document and add. Yeah. So you can see it is now green, so we can continue. Yeah. So here you consent to everything. You enter your name, then you save and continue. Make sure you read through everything. Yeah. So based on our information, the total fee that we will be paying is 185 Canadian dollars. You click on save and continue. Then it will take you to the payment interface. You make your payment, then click on complete. So this is the end of the process that you would have to go through to be able to apply for a visit visa for Canada using the new portal. Thank you very much for watching.